don't know where else to go. The jacket's still on my sofa, like I never got the chance to leave. Funny how the hardest part is what you don't believe. I try to clean the kitchen table, but your coffee stain won't fade, like a memory refusing to behave. I don't talk about it much now. Friends think I'm doing fine, but there's a quiet conversation going on inside my mind. I stopped waiting for a reason that was never really mine. Some doors don't close with answers, they just disappear in time. So I don't fall apart like I used to. I just let the moment pass. Some things don't need a battle, some things just don't last. I'm not chasing what you took from me, I'm not asking for it back. If you wanted to stay in this, you wouldn't have left like that. I still hear you laugh sometimes in places you're not around, like the memory of a thunder without the sound. I don't blame you like I used to. That part of me got tired. Even anger runs out of fuel when it's been fired. And now I just sit with the silence like it's something I can trust. It don't lie, it don't pretend, it just is what it must. There's a strange kind of mercy in things that fall apart. They take away the pieces that were never in your heart. So I don't fall apart like I used to. I just let the moment pass. Some things don't need a battle, some things just don't last. I'm not chasing what you took from me, I'm not asking for it back. If you wanted to stay in this, you wouldn't have left like I don't need redemption from a story I outgrew. Not every broken ending is something you fix or undo. Sometimes love just runs its course, like a river to the sea, and what it leaves behind it is just me. I learned how to sit with empty without calling it a loss. Turns out healing isn't pretty, it just crosses out the cause. So I don't fall apart like I used to. I just let the moment pass. Some things don't need a battle, some things just don't last. I'm not chasing what you took from me, I'm not asking for it back. If you wanted to stay in this, you wouldn't have left like that. And I'm still here, still breathing, not perfect but intact. isn't planned. I don't show up like I used to do. I guess I got too real for you. I don't chase, I don't wait. I just pour another drink and stay up late. You said things you didn't mean. Now they echo soft in me. I don't cry. But don't ask me why I'm still here. I just don't know where else to go. Your jacket's still on my sofa, like I never got the chance to leave. Funny how the hardest part is what you don't believe. I tried to clean the kitchen table, but your coffee stain won't fade. I stopped listening for answers in empty rooms. The nightlight in the hallway flickers like it knows my name, but it never says it clearly, just the same. I leave my coat on the back chair, like someone might come through. But the house has learned the difference between me and you. There's a smell of old conversation stuck inside the walls, like words that never finished their fall. I don't chase what's already fading. I don't ask it to explain. Some things don't break loudly, they just drain. So I let it slip through my fingers, like it was never mine. Some love don't leave a reason, just time. I'm not holding on to fragments, I'm not pulling at the past. If it was meant to stay here, it wouldn't pass. I saw your shape in the window for half a second, gone, like the memory of a signal that moved on. I don't rebuild the meaning of what never never said goodbye. Some endings don't have voices, they just die. The room keeps its rotation, like nothing ever broke. But I can feel the difference in every stroke. Even silence learns its rhythm when you stop resisting sound. It becomes a kind of truth without ground. So I let it slip through my fingers like it was never mine. Some love don't leave a reason, just time. I'm not holding on to fragments, I'm not pulling at the past. If it was meant to stay here, it wouldn't pass. I don't call it forgetting, I don't call it pain. It's just the way the silence learns to change. And the part of me that waited finally steps away. Some things don't need permission to decay. The night doesn't respond, it just stays. And I stop looking for meaning in yesterday. So I let it slip through my fingers like it was never mine. Some love don't leave a reason, just time. I'm not holding on to fragments, I'm not pulling at the past. If it was meant to stay here, it wouldn't pass. And I'm still here, breathing at last. Some endings don't announce themselves, they just dissolve. And you learn to live with what won't resolve. The night light in the hallway flickers like it knows my name, but it never says it clearly, just the same. The room doesn't feel like mine tonight. outside the warm glow, watching time behave like water, moving slow. There's a cup still on the table, half a memory inside. I don't touch it anymore, I just let it decide. The walls don't need to speak now, they already told their truth in the shape of every silence left by you. I stopped asking for a meaning that never showed its face. Some things don't come together, they just erase. So I leave it where it landed, I don't try to make it right. Some endings don't arrive, they just turn off the light. I'm not building back the pieces, I'm not naming what went wrong. If it was meant to stay here, it wouldn't be gone. I hear your absence moving through the empty corridor, like a conversation's fading through a closing door. Even the air remembers something I can't recall, but it doesn't ask for answers, not at all. I've learned to sit beside it without needing it to speak. Some truths are only visible when they're weak. There's a strange kind of comfort in what refuses to return. It stops being a question once you learn. So I leave it where it landed, I don't try to make it right. Some endings don't arrive, they just turn off the light. I'm not building back the pieces, I'm not naming what went wrong. If it was meant to stay here, it wouldn't be gone. I don't call it forgiveness, I don't call it pain. It's just a different rhythm in the rain. And the part of me that held you doesn't hold the same. It learned how to be still without your name. The night don't make demands, it just lets things be. And I finally understand what that means to me. So I leave it where it landed, I don't try to make it right. Some endings don't arrive, they just turn off the light. I'm not building back the pieces, I'm not naming what went wrong. If it was meant to stay here, it wouldn't be gone. And I'm still here, still breathing, moving along. Some stories don't conclude, they just drift. And you learn to live inside them like this. I can hear the past breathing, but it won't speak. The glass on the counter stays half full, like it forgot how to end. Every reflection in this kitchen feels like a then. I move through the same small patterns without asking what they mean, like I'm living in a version of a dream. The walls don't try to comfort me, they just observe and stay, like they've seen too many stories fade away. I stopped expecting closure from things that don't reply. Some answers never come down from the sky. So I let it drift out of focus, like smoke into the air. Some love don't leave a rupture, just a stare. I'm not chasing reconstruction, I'm not rewriting the pain. If it was meant to stay here, it would remain. Your absence louder than your voice ever was, like a static in the distance without cause. I don't fill it with new meaning, I don't force it into shape. Some spaces are just spaces that escape. There's a rhythm in the that nobody explains. It's not sorrow, not relief, just change. Even distance loses sharpness when you stop holding tight. It turns into a color without a light. So I let it drift out of focus, like smoke into the air. Some love don't leave a rupture, just a stare. I'm not chasing reconstruction, I'm not rewriting the pain. If it was meant to stay here, it would remain. Something crosses, and the part of me that waited finally understands. Some things don't belong in my hands. doesn't correct me, it just lets me be. And I stop trying to force what I can't see. So I let it drift out of focus, like smoke into the air. Some love don't leave a rupture, just a stare. I'm not chasing reconstruction, I'm not rewriting the pain. If it was meant to stay here, it would remain. And I'm still here, continuing without a change. Some endings don't announce themselves, they just dissolve. And you learn to exist without resolve. I don't expect anything to come back. The light in the corner window keeps changing shape at night, like it can't decide if staying is worth the fight. I leave the room untouched again, like it knows what it lost. Some spaces don't recover, they just exhaust. There's a faint sound in the distance that I almost recognize, but it never turns into anything real this time. I stop giving meaning to what doesn't stay. Some things don't arrive twice, they just fade away. So I let it pass without warning, without trying to hold. Some love don't leave the story just cold. I'm not chasing reconstruction, I'm not fixing what was done. If it was meant to remain here, it would have been one. It would have been one. Saw your reflection briefly in a glass I passed by chance. It didn't feel like presence, just distance in advance. I don't rewrite the conversation that never spoke again. Some endings don't get closure, they just end. The world keeps its rotation, like nothing's out of place. But something in my silence has changed its face. Even memory stops fighting when it learns it won't return. It becomes a quiet lesson that you were. just cold. I'm not chasing reconstruction, I'm not fixing what was done. If it was meant to remain here, it would have been one. It's just the space that opens after rain, and the part of me that waited finally steps aside. Some things don't need permission to divide. The night doesn't respond, it just stays. And I stop expecting answers from yesterday. So I let it pass without warning, without trying to hold. Some love don't leave a story, just cold. I'm not chasing reconstruction, I'm not fixing what was done. If it was meant to remain here, it would have been one. And I'm still here breathing on my own. Some endings don't announce themselves, they just go dark, and you learn to live with what already left a mark. Stop waiting at the door a long time ago. Your name don't live here anymore, it just passes through sometimes, like strangers on a rainy street that don't stop for a sign. The kitchen light still hums the same, but it don't feel like ours. Just a place I keep on living, hour after hour. I don't talk about it loudly, it's not a story I repeat. It's just something that I carry quiet underneath. There's no big moment of healing, no thunder, no sign, just waking up one morning and you're not on my mind. So I let it be what it is now, not a wound, not a flame. Some things don't need explaining, they just change. I'm not reaching for your shadow, I'm not calling out your It just moved me along. Turn the loudest kind of heartbreak into a quiet song. Now I sit with empty evenings like they're nothing new. No more rewriting what happened, just seeing what is true. Even silence has a rhythm if you listen close enough. It don't punish, it don't comfort, it just does what it does. So I let it be what it is now. Not a wound, not a flame. Some things don't need explaining. They just change. I'm not reaching for your shadow. I'm not calling out your name. If you were meant to stay here, you would've stayed the same. You would've stayed the same. I don't call it forgiveness, I don't call it regret. It's just a place inside me that's quieter than it gets. And if love is just a moment that refuses to stay, then I've learned how to let it fade away. I used to think I needed an ending that felt right. Now I'm okay with pieces that don't fit tight. So I let it be what it is now. Not a wound, not a flame. Some things don't need explaining. They just change. I'm not reaching for your shadow. I'm not calling out your name. If you were meant to stay here, you would've stayed the same. And I'm still here, still breathing. Not lost, not the same. Some love don't need a story, just a quiet aftertaste. And you learn to live around it without haste. Guess I got too real for you. I don't chase, I don't wait. I just pour another drink and stay up late. You said things you didn't mean, now they echo soft in me. I don't cry. So I let it be what it is now. Not a wound, not a flame. Some things don't need explaining. They yeah. The night doesn't ask me questions anymore. There's a hollow in the doorway where your presence used to stand, like the shape of something missing I still don't understand. The air holds on to fragments of a conversation gone, like it never learned the meaning of moving on. I don't rearrange the shadows, they already know their place. They stretch across the surfaces with a patient kind of grace. Nothing breaks the way it should, it just changes form and weight. And what you thought was permanent turns out to disintegrate. So I keep walking through the aftermath without calling it a loss. Some connections don't get buried, they just get crossed. I don't trace your disappearing, I don't follow what you hide. Some people don't leave endings, they just slide. I saw your reflection flicker in a window passing by. For a second it was certain, then it learned how to lie. The world didn't stop turning when you stepped outside the frame. It just taught me how to listen without a name. There's a calm inside the ruins that I didn't know before, like the absence starts to settle and become something more. Even silence has direction if you stay there long enough. It stops feeling like an ending and becomes enough. So I keep walking through the aftermath without calling it a loss. Some connections don't get buried, they just get crossed. I don't trace your disappearing, I don't follow what you hide. Some people don't leave endings, they just slide. I stopped naming what it was, oh, what it should have been. Some truths don't need explaining, they just begin. And I no longer wait for closure in the places that you left. I learned to live with empty, without regret. The world feels less demanding when you stop asking why. Not everything is meant to stay or even say goodbye. So I keep walking through the aftermath without calling it a loss. Some connections don't get buried, they just get crossed. I don't trace your disappearing, I don't follow what you hide. Some people don't leave endings, they just slide. And I'm still here continuing on the other side. Some departures don't announce, they just erase. And you learn to live with echoes in their place. I stopped believing in returning footsteps. The table still remembers weight, where your hands used to rest. But it doesn't feel like memory, just unrest. I keep the lights a little lower than I probably should, like brightness would expose more than it could. There's a rhythm in the silence that I never learned before. It moves through every corner of this floor. I don't search for explanations in what refuses to stay. Some things don't fall apart, they drift away. So I let it fade into distance without trying to reclaim. Some love don't leave a reason, just a name. I'm not holding on to fragments, I'm not calling through the past. If it was meant to stay here, it wouldn't pass. I saw your absence moving through the corners of the air, like a shadow without owner, somewhere there. I don't give it conversation, I don't ask it to explain. Some presences dissolve without pain. The world keeps acting normal, like nothing broke at all. But I can feel the difference in the hall. Even silence gets familiar when you stop pulling tight. It becomes a kind of language without a light. So I let it fade into distance without trying to reclaim wouldn't pass. Just what happens quietly when something crosses, and the part of me that waited finally understands. Some things don't stay alive in your hands. The night doesn't interrupt me, it just lets me be. And I stop searching for answers that don't see me. So I let it fade into distance without trying to reclaim. Some love don't leave a reason, just a name. I'm not calling through the past. If it was meant to stay here, it wouldn't pass. And I'm still here, continuing at last. Some endings don't arrive clearly, they just leave. And you learn to live with echoes you don't retrieve. Like you might walk back in, but the silence in this hallway knows it's not happening. The mirror looks a little tired, like it's seen too much truth. And every crack along the frame feels like something we went through. Move around the space like memory has a shadow that refuses to erase. Nothing really disappears, it just changes form. Even love becomes a ghost after every storm. So I let it settle down, let it fall into the dust. Some things don't need a rescue, some things turn to rust. I don't call your name at night, I don't reach into the past. If you were meant to stay, you would have lasted. Without a warning, just a silence and a door. But I learned to hear the meaning of what you don't say anymore. There's a You would have lasted. You would have lasted. I stopped waiting for a reason that I never got before. Now I hear the quiet answer in the closing of a door. Maybe loss is just a language that we learn to understand, not a chain that keeps you trapped, just grain of shifting sand. The house is not as empty as it used to feel at first. Even silence starts to soften after it does its work. So I let it settle down, let it fall into the dust. Some things don't need a rescue, some things turn to rust. I don't call your name at night, I don't reach into the past. If you were meant to stay, you would have lasted. And I'm still here breathing, not the same but still intact. The past don't ask for permission, it just learns how to stay. I finally stopped resisting what was already away. Yeah, I don't show up like I used to do. I guess I got too real for you. I don't chase, I don't wait, I just pour another drink and stay up late. You said things you didn't mean, now they echo soft in me. I don't cry, so I yeah. I don't recognize this version of quiet. The mirror keeps its distance now, like it knows I won't ask. It shows me just enough truth and nothing back. There's a chair that faces nowhere, where a conversation died, left behind without a witness or a reply. I don't rearrange the echoes, they already know their way. They travel through the corners where I stay. I stopped needing explanations for things that slipped away. Some departures don't get answers, they just stay. So I let it fall into silence without trying to repair. Some connections don't get broken, they just clear the air. I'm not chasing what dissolved here, would have been. I saw your outline in the hallway for half a second, maybe less. Just a trick of tired memory, nothing more, nothing less. The world didn't pause for anything, it just kept on moving through, like it never learned the difference between me and you. I don't argue with the ending, I don't question what it means. I just let it play out quietly between the scenes. Even absence has a rhythm. If you let it settle in, it becomes a kind of language from within. So I let it fall into silence without trying to repair. Some connections don't get broken, they just clear the air. I'm not chasing what dissolved here, I'm not pulling it back in. If it was meant to remain here, it would have been. Different kind of distance I've crossed, and the weight I used to carry doesn't follow me. It learned how to dissolve quietly. There's nothing left to fix now, no story to defend, just the calm that comes from knowing how things end. So I let it fall into silence without trying to repair. Some connections don't get broken, they just clear the air. I'm not chasing what dissolved here, I'm not pulling it back in. It was meant to remain here, it would have been. And I'm still here, continuing from within. Some endings don't arrive loud, they just decide. And you learn to live beside them in time.
The air feels heavier where you stood. The chair by the window is facing nothing, like it forgot how to wait. The light bends in unfamiliar ways since you walked away. There's a stain on the wooden table from a night I never cleaned. It looks like something permanent between what was and what it means. I don't rearrange the silence, I let it sit where it fell. It speaks in low vibrations, only I can tell. Nothing really shatters cleanly, it just spreads across the floor. And you learn to step around it like you've done this all before. So I carry what remains here, not heavy, not light, just fragments of a version that dissolved one night. I don't reach into the distance, I don't chase what slipped away. Some presences don't vanish, they just decay. From a room I wasn't in, it didn't bring me back to you, just somewhere in between. The world kept on its turning without asking how I was, and I adjusted to the motion because I had to, because there's a language in the leaving that doesn't need a voice. It just becomes the background of every other choice. No grand collapse of feeling, no moment carved in stone, just the slow acceptance that I'm on my own. So I carry what remains here, not heavy, not light, just fragments of a version that dissolved one night. I don't reach into the distance, I don't chase what slipped away. Some presences don't vanish, they just decay. Just a rearrangement of everything that sticks. And memory is not a witness, it's a drifting kind of sound that plays without permission when no one's around. Even emptiness has structure if you sit with it long enough. It stops feeling like a loss and starts feeling like enough. So I carry what remains here, not heavy, not light, just fragments of a version that dissolved one night. I don't reach into the distance, I don't chase what slipped away. Some presences don't vanish, they just decay. And I'm still here continuing in a quiet away. Some endings don't arrive, they just unfold, and you learn to live inside them without being told.
I stopped waiting at the door a long time ago. Your name don't live here anymore, it just passes through sometimes, like strangers on a rainy street that don't stop for a sign. The kitchen light still hums the same, but it don't feel like ours. Just a place I keep on living, hour after hour. I don't talk about it loudly, it's not a story I repeat. It's just something that I carry quiet underneath. There's no big moment of healing, no thunder, no sign. Just waking up one morning and you're not on my mind. So I let it be what it is now. Not a wound, not a flame. Some things don't need explaining, they just change. I'm not reaching for your shadow, I'm not calling out your name. If you were meant to stay here, you would have stayed the same. You would have stayed the same. Couple like we used to be, laughing in the rain. And for a second I remembered, but it didn't hurt the same. Time didn't ask permission, it just moved me along. Turned the loudest kind of heartbreak into a quiet song. Now I sit with empty like they're nothing new. No more rewriting what happened, just seeing what is true. Even silence has a rhythm if you listen close enough. It don't punish, it don't comfort, it just does what it does. So I let it be what it is now. Not a wound, not a flame. Some things don't need explaining, they just change. I'm not reaching for your shadow, I'm not calling out your name. If you were meant to stay here, you would have stayed the same.
chooses to stay, then I've learned how to let it fade away. I used to think I needed an ending that felt right. Now I'm okay with pieces that don't fit tight. So I let it be what it is now. Not a wound, not a flame. Some things don't need explaining, they just change. I'm not reaching for your shadow, I'm not calling out your name. If you were meant to stay here, you would have stayed the same. And I'm still here, still breathing, not lost, not the same. Some love don't leave a story, just a quiet aftertaste, and you learn to live around it without haste. Yeah, I don't remember the exact moment it changed. The light in this room feels older, like it's been here too long. It flickers without a reason, like something gone wrong. I keep my hands in my pockets just to feel something real, because the air around me stopped learning how to feel. There's a radio in the distance, playing songs I used to know, but every lyric sounds different now that you're gone. I stopped trying to catch the pieces that fall between the lines. Some things don't break in pieces, they just decline. So I let it go without warning, without trying to pretend. Some love don't reach an ending, it just bends. I'm not calling for restoration, I'm not asking for the truth. If it was meant to stay here, it would choose. I saw your name in a message that wasn't meant for me, and for a second I remembered how things used to be. But it didn't bring me closer, it just faded in my hand like something I once believed in. I don't understand. Now I walk through empty hours like they know my face, and I don't try to fill them with your place. Even memory gets quieter when you stop feeding flame. It turns into a shadow without a name. So I let it go without pretend. Some love don't reach a ending, it just bends. I'm not calling for restoration, I'm not asking for the truth. If it was meant to stay here, it would choose. Some things don't need direction to decide. The night doesn't give answers, it just lets them fall. And I don't need the meaning at all. So I let it go without warning, without trying to pretend. Some love don't reach a ending, it just bends. I'm not calling for restoration, I'm not asking for the truth. If it was meant to stay here, it would choose. And I'm still here breathing without you. Some endings don't announce themselves, they just leave the room. And you learn to live inside it without you. Yeah. Yeah. I stopped asking the night for explanations. There's a mark on the table where nothing ever moves. Like time forgot this corner and stayed in the groove. The air feels slightly thinner where your presence used to land, like it learned to disappear on command. I don't rearrange the emptiness, I let it keep its form. Some silences don't soften after the storm. I stopped expecting language from things that drift apart. Some endings don't arrive loud, they start. So I let it settle slowly without giving it a name. Some connections don't get shattered, they just change. I'm not chasing any echo, I'm not pulling back the tide. If it was meant to stay here, it wouldn't hide. I saw your shape in passing in a window far away.
just carried on its way, like nothing ever mattered anyway. I don't rebuild the moment, I don't rewrite the fall. Some things are only fragments after all. Even absence loses meaning when you stop holding on. It becomes just another moving song. So I let it settle slowly without giving it a name. Some connections don't get shattered, they just change. I'm not chasing any echo, I'm not pulling back the tide. If it was meant to stay here, it wouldn't hide. I don't call it pain, it's just a quiet rearrangement of what remains. And the part of me that waited has finally stepped aside. Some truths don't need a witness to decide. The night doesn't interrupt me, it just lets me exist. And I stopped trying to hold on to what dismissed. So I let it settle slowly without giving it a name. Some connections don't get shattered, they just change. I'm not chasing any echo, I'm not pulling back the tide. If it was meant to stay here, it wouldn't hide. And I'm still here, continuing on this side. Some endings don't arrive clearly, they just blend. And you learn to live with something that won't mend. The road feels longer without your voice. The window keeps reflecting strangers that look a little like me. Every corner of this house now feels like a question I can't read. I stopped fixing what got damaged, let the edges stay exposed. Some things look more honest when they're cold. There's a clock that never moves right since the day you disappeared. It just ticks to remind me that you were here. Nothing ever ends with answers, it just stops asking loud. And you learn to walk through fragments without turning around. So I live with what is left here. No fight, no relief,
footsteps, just empty space. I saw your outline in a doorway that wasn't really there, just a trick of light and memory mixed with tired air. The city kept on moving like nothing broke at all, and I learned to match its silence wall to wall. There's no villain in this story, no clean line to explain, just two people slowly drifting into different names. Even loss becomes familiar when it stays too long. It stops feeling like an ending and starts feeling like a song. So I live with what is left here. No fight, no relief, just the echo of a moment turned into belief. I don't follow where you vanished, I don't search the fading trace. Some departures don't leave footsteps, just empty space. Teaches how to stay inside a version of the night that never goes away. I used to need a reason for everything you did. Now I only see the distance that quietly exists. So I live with what is left here. No fight, no relief, just the echo of a moment turned into belief. I don't follow where you vanished, I don't search the fading trace. Some departures don't leave footsteps, just empty space. And I'm still here, continuing in my own pace. Some stories don't conclude, they just reduce, and you